And when you start speaking your truth from your soul, you will be persecuted. I promise you will. But you just got to keep going because it's your truth. If you don't stand in your own truth, who will? And everybody, we're diverse for a reason. My experiences aren't the same as your experiences. I'm not saying, that doesn't mean that either one is greater or lesser. It's just everybody has a role to play. And I guess because I'm not scared to deal with certain things, I don't have fear towards dealing with certain things, not anymore, because of what God has shown me, not because of what Lanita the person. That's why I call myself Elle the Healer now, because God came into my life and showed me something, showed me a great truth that I can't unsee. Nor would I ever want to unsee it, because it was divine. I'll talk about that at a later time, because it's hard to explain it, because it defied my current reality. But then once it became my reality, that was my truth. So I'll speak on that later. But once God has opened up your eyes, once God has shown you your divinity, if I would sit here and not speak my truth, if I let this fester on for much longer, then what use does God have for me? If He's given me a gift that I chose not to share with the world out of fear, out of being persecuted, out of being judged, out of being whatever, just fear of anything, then what good does God have for me if He's given me this divine and great gift, and I don't share it with the world? What does that make me? So that's the reason for my conviction. That's the reason for me sharing my truth. That's the reason. I call myself Elle the Healer, so I better get the healing. You know what I'm saying? And since I got into spiritual possession briefly, then I guess this is more like an intro video. And the next video will be about spiritual possession and exorcism. What happened is I performed a spiritual exorcism on myself. That's why I said, just got through lifting this curse from me. That's why I can utter those words. Because maybe I didn't realize what it was at the time, because it was too mind-blowing. And my cousin will tell you, we were supposed to go out dancing that night. She came, nope, ain't nobody coming in here tonight. I don't know when this is over. And they saw whatever was in my eyes that, you're going to have to, I'm so sorry, I got to make it up to you, but I'm not leaving this house tonight. I don't know when this thing is over. I'd rather just be by myself. I trust myself, and I trust the experience that I just had. But right now, I have no idea who's who, because what happened to me just blew my mind. But I've had about 3 months, 2-3 months to reflect on what happened, to recollect my memories, my experiences, and now I'm ready to share my message with whoever this can help. The Tree of Life grants me so much energy, so much power, so much love. The Tree of Life flows forever. It doesn't stop for anyone. It flows within me. It flows through me. And every day, I see people praying for miracles and God showed me something. Then when God actually shows you something through somebody you know, somebody you grew up with, somebody you went to school with, somebody from the block named Woo, you know what I'm saying? You try to act like you don't get the message. And you wonder why God's mad. You wonder why God, it ain't even really that he's mad. It's that I don't know how else to tell you. I don't know how else to tell you other than through the manifestations that I've already created, the proof that I've already shown. But anyway, I can sense, and at certain times I can see demons. And that goes the other way, angels too. I mean, like I said, I'm always gonna try to balance it out. There are both sides of the spectrum, but everybody believes in angels. Hardly nobody believes in demons. I mean, maybe you believe in them in theory, but I'm telling you, this is reality. They are here. They walk amongst us, waiting for an opportunity to strike. And I accept my mission. It's hard. Like, it's hard to accept the fact that you're an exorcist, you're a demon slayer, but why else would God give me the eyes or the sense to feel these demons and to see these demons and to know when I'm in their presence if I wasn't meant to conquer them? Seeing how I've already conquered the one that was possessing me. All right? So, I mean, I welcome questions. I promise I do. Ask away. I'm learning. I mean, I've accepted my mission, but I am still learning. I'm not perfect. I'm still in human form, but I've ascended. That's the most important thing that happened that night, is that I realized my divinity and I realized my origin. And so now I live my life without a fear of death, because I know that I'm not going to die until God is done using me. So that's why I can withstand all the persecution. That's why I can withstand all the shade that people want to throw when they see me, all the insinuations that I'm a witch or whatever. You can call it anything you want to. But if you have a power and some type of gift and you're not using it for God, then who are you using it for? Like I said, people every day have powers of influence, powers of persuasion, people that just real good talking to people, and they use it to manipulate. Ask yourself, is that work of God or is that work of the devil? And that's basically, I guess that's the question that I want to leave you with. We see these people with all these talents, all these powers and influence, everything. Somebody very charismatic, you know what I'm saying? But they use it to, and I'm not singling out men, but they use it to womanize, or they use it to manize. Is that a word? It is now. Manize. You see what I'm saying? Somebody that's just so beautiful on the outside, blessed with so much physical beauty, but they use it to inherit of the world instead of inheriting of the spirit. So that's the question that I'll end it with, is you see certain people that have certain influence, and when you recognize your own influence, your own power that you have on the inside, are you using it to manipulate people? or are you using it to help people? And that's not a judgment. That's, you ask yourself that question and you come to your own conclusion. And there's time to change. If you find that you're leaning towards manipulation, it's time to lean it back towards helping. All right. And again, I protect my sacred energy, and I protect all the sacred energy of my family, friends, and loved ones who are open to receiving this message. I hope this helps someone somewhere. Peace and love.